So, after this cool transition, whoa! What you saw there, just before the ending of the video, was my grandmother calling me to take my tea. I made some tea for myself. Yummy. And where was I? Oh, okay. I was talking about losing streaks, and losing streaks are not good for your health. You get frustrated, you get tired, and you get nervous. Your hands start to shake like this when you are juggling or whatever, and you start turret diving level 3, you start cursing a lot, you start bashing your keyboard, and there's always a risk that you will hurt yourself, you will hurt your environment, and your environment is really important for you, because if you break your keyboard, it means that no League of Legends for you today, no League of Legends. You will have to go to a shop tomorrow to buy a new mouse or a new keyboard. Well, thank God if you have a laptop, but if you don't, then you are screwed. So think before you do. So never get frustrated if you have a bad day in League of Legends. If you lose like 3 games in a row, it's time for you to stop. Seriously, just stop and do something else. Play another game, like a single player game, where you always are the fucking the fucking guy. You are always winning, you always are the man. So yeah, do that, or just watch a movie, roll and smoke a joint, drink some beer, go out with your friends. Just don't fucking play solo queue, because it'll drive you mad. You're gonna be on a crash course in no time. So just listen to what I'm saying. And what else? Another good point about solo queues that will probably help you a lot is that you have to stop flaming. And actually, I think, in my opinion, people with skill, with the really good skill, will really get high, but they will like reach their skill cap, and then they will stop. They will stop at this. It's my theory, and they will, like, if they're really good in their mechanics, in their gameplay, they will probably go somewhere platinum, between platinum 5, platinum 1. But I think the people that are really good in their gameplay, as they can cooperate well with their team, they can get higher. This is just a theory, don't bash me, but it's my opinion. It's just like, if you are really good as a player, but you are a shitty person and you flame others, or you cannot cooperate with your team well, you will always get stuck somewhere in that elo, in that particular elo. It might be high because your gameplay is good, but it might be you might be stuck because you are not the person that cooperates well with your team. You're good on the individual level, but you're not good in the team level. So basically what I'm saying is that if you want to be good and get higher, you have to be like a 50% of a good mechanical player that you just bash your keyboard very fast. And the other thing is that the other 50% of you must be a good psychologist, because you really have to realize how other people feel and how other people think. And sometimes filling a role might save you a game, or sometimes maybe like not shouting at someone who has like given the first blood at top or at jungle might save you a game. And the other good point that I'm leading to is that not every game is won, but not every game is lost. Of course, there are situations like when your team goes 0-18 before minute 20, then it's obvious that you have to surrender, because otherwise it would be just a fucking waste of time. But there are situations in League of Legends where, for example, you have a really great team composition, but you are really bad early. For example, Singed at top lane. Well, he's really, well, it's easy to kill him in like first 6 levels, but if he gets fed and if he gets into the late game, then your aims will hurt so badly. You will regret that you haven't won the game in like 15 minutes or so. but still, I mean, there are some compositions that are good, that are exceptionally good in late game, and sometimes people in solo queues tend to bitch too much and they just surrender before the actual game even started, before there was a single team fight, 5 versus 5. So another good advice is just never surrender, just never back down, because I have seen way too many fucked up situations where people just got together, they forgot their differences, or at least they shut the fuck up in team chat and they actually start doing something, and by doing something they actually managed to win. So I think that it's possible, especially if, for example, your team like goes, I don't know, 16 to enemy like 25 kills, so 16-25. Okay, it's a high difference. But, for example, enemies have Soraka support, I don't know, Ashe AD carry, and like Master Yi mid. And like you have like Leona support, Vayne AD carry, Amumu jungle, and Malphite top, and so on and so on, and maybe Fizz mid. It's an easy win late game for you guys. If you lose in the beginning, it doesn't mean that you cannot win in the end. Of course it will be hard and you will have to coordinate your actions, but it's always possible. Some team compositions better work late game, so never surrender. Always try to wait for the late game. Always try to wait for the team fights, and you will see, sometimes you will see wonders. And even though enemies have like a better late game team, it still doesn't mean shit, because there are bad people in your elo as well, and not only in your team. The best optimistic thing about solo queue is that bad people are on both teams, and you can always use to your advantage. So don't forget that. And I don't know what else to say. Actually, I had so many things to say. I had so many ideas, and probably most of those ideas are already being said, like are already been said, I mean. But seriously, I just wanted to tell you guys, to my viewers, that I'm not so dumb as I look like, and maybe those ideas will help you a lot. I hope that they will help you a great deal, because those things actually help me. And getting from silver 5 to silver 1 on your own also takes some skill and some thinking. So let's just think for a minute here. I would really appreciate if you thought about what I said, and if you liked what I said, if you liked my goat beard, and you would like to see more of my gameplay, and I also do custom games and stuff like that with my fans on Twitch, so just visit me at twitch.tv/Pelkiusenis, so it's Pelkiusenis. Yeah, Pelkiusenis, and we will have some fun together. So thanks guys for watching. This has been my first video blog, super montage, and till next time, peace.